Hello, so thank you for joining me. Today I have the gorgeous Charlie Moult. Now, Charlie is a chiropractor, she's a breath worker, and she's a health speaker based in Southwest London. Now, she's spoken at numerous chiropractic events and she runs regular dance and breath workshops online. Now, she's very kindly agreed to chat with me today about her journey and to just chat a bit more about how important breath work is. So, Charlie, thank you so much for being on with me today. I really appreciate it. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm great, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, absolute pleasure. So, for people who don't know much about you, just tell us a little bit about your background.
So, I was originally an actress. Yeah, I did an acting degree, wanted to be an actress my whole life. And I got dumped when I was 19, heartbroken. Oh. And I went on a night out and I met a chiropractor and I thought, oh, it sounded cool. I'd done science A-levels, so I enrolled in chiropractic college, became a chiropractor. Never had an adjustment. Thank God I fell in love with it. So yeah, I work as a chiropractor. And when I was at uni, actually, that's when I fell into meditation and later breath work. So that's what I do now, and I'm doing breath work for corporate clients, and I've been doing them for people in my clinic for a couple of years now.
Yeah, okay, lovely. So definite decisive action taken there about a quick change. Luckily for us.
I was obviously rubbish.
So tell us a little bit more about breathwork. What made you get into breathwork in the first place?
So when I was in my third year of uni, second time uni, I got a bit depressed, and someone randomly gave me a Joe Dispenza book, and it was the first time I'd read a non-fiction book or anything to do with spirituality or meditation. And it absolutely blew my mind. I still have the copy and like pink highlighted every single page. And then I kind of fell into the rabbit hole, like always reading books, you know, wanting to go to different retreats and seminars. And I went to Circle of Fire. I don't know if you've done Circle of Fire.
Yes, yeah, I was actually one of the first people to do so. My proud to
you did it before me.
17
it was actually Circle of Fire. When we did the breath work, that's when I had my most profound realizations. I've never cried so much in my life, and it really opened me up, and I thought, wow, there's something in this. So that's when I started doing my training, and initially started doing it with clients in the clinic, and the changes I could see in people straight away was just amazing, and it's just grown and grown from there.
Okay, lovely. And what makes breathwork such a powerful tool, Charlie?
So many things. Everyone should do it. So the really cool thing about breathing is it's the only part of our physiology which we have control over, but it's also automatic. So there's a direct feed loop from our brain to our body. So how we're breathing will send signals to our brain as to how we are, whether we're stressed, whether we're under threat, and vice versa. So when we're stressed out, that will affect our breathing. So the cool thing is that you can hack into your nervous system. So I feel bad talking about breathing in the nervous system the whole time, because chiropractic is amazing for the nervous system. But so is breathing, because by being more conscious of your breath and using it in certain ways, you can really calm your nervous system down. So when we are stressed out, and it's a very stressful time at the moment, whether we feel it consciously or not, that will send signals to our brain. It will affect how we're breathing, and it can leave us stuck in that sympathetic state. So that's when we're in our fight or flight state and our body is under perceived threat. So obviously we know it's not good to be in that state for a long period of time, because we need to be in our parasympathetic state, which is our rest, digest, heal, restore, so that we can relax and sleep and think clearly and, you know, live life. So yes, breathing can help you move into that parasympathetic state. 85% of the UK don't breathe properly. So it means we don't get the correct amount of oxygen into our cells. Emotionally, it's huge. So have you noticed, you know, when you open an email that you don't want to read, or you're in a room with someone that you don't want to be in, you stop breathing, and when you're angry, like, you clench your jaw, and when you're crying, you choke up your tears and you stop breathing properly. And it's because as human beings, we don't want to feel uncomfortable emotions like anger and fear and sadness. So we tend to choke them up. But energy has to move. So if we don't actually feel emotions and let them come out, and let anger come out, and let sadness come out when it needs to, it stays stored up in our body. I'm sure you know lots of this yourself. It becomes like a map of your life, and we can hold on to things for years and years and years. So by breathing, you can get energy moving, and that's why all sorts of emotions can come out. And the cool thing is that once you've ridden that wave, it's not a magic bullet, but it can start to really shift things, and that's when it can become transformative.
It sounds so crazy when you say most people aren't breathing properly, because it's so automatic, we don't even think about it. So like you're saying, when you do get that, letter from the tax man in that brown envelope, you're not even conscious that you've held your breath, because it's just so automatic and you do it all the time. It kind of just fades into the background. But I guess by doing the breath work and making it a much more conscious action is where the control comes in. Would that be an accurate thing to say?
Totally. Yeah, because once you've mastered that, to an extent, you can master your emotions then, and you can master how you respond to things.
Yeah.
Which is a really powerful tool to have.
Yeah, absolutely. So Charlie, I know that you're doing at the moment online workshops with both dance and breathwork, which I did partake in, which was super fun. But why the breathwork with the dancing? Is there a particular reason for that, or is it just because you love both?
I don't actually love dancing. I'm the worst dancer. I felt a bit awkward when I did it, because I'm not a mover at all. So one of the reasons was because we're in COVID, and I just wanted it to be fun. I didn't want it to feel too serious. And I did a really cool workshop last year with, I've forgotten the lady's name, but she was talking about, the old medicine witch doctors that they used to have. So when people came to the witch doctor and they were, sad or had an illness, she would say, when did you stop dancing? When did you stop singing? And actually, we've danced for like eons of years, and it's actually ingrained in us to move, and there's a lot of medicine in that. So it's another way to get energy moving through, breath, sounds, movement. So actually, if you can raise your vibrational state, which you can get by dancing and feeling a certain rhythm, it makes the breathwork much more powerful then. So it becomes part of the experience.
Yeah. And it was super fun. I think it sort of, the initial slight awkwardness, and then just going, to hell with it, and going busting some moves. That was great.
You've got great moves.
I had toast. So what are the top mistakes or misconceptions that people tend to have about breathwork?
I don't know how widely well-known breathwork is. A lot of people just seem to think it's like a posture clinic, like, I will teach you how to breathe better, rather than, it being a transformational tool. I think a lot of people don't know what to expect when they first do breathwork. When people actually do a breathwork session, most people struggle with the breathing technique. You get a lot of stressed out faces just blowing in and out, like, and it took me ages to master it as well. So it does take a little bit of getting used to. A lot of people as well think that when they're doing the breathwork, they are hyperventilating. You're not. It's a way of getting more oxygen into your body. But because you're breathing at a more intense pace and you're taking in more oxygen, sometimes people can feel like maybe that's something bad for your body. But it's not. It's really good for you.
Yeah, so I guess with the increase in oxygen for people who haven't really experienced that before, there must be some other physical sensations that come up that might be a little bit worrying if they've not, like dizziness or whatever. Have you had people concerned about that?
Yeah, so everything at the end of the day, it's breathing. So when you are breathing and you're putting oxygen in your body, you're not doing anything bad. It is important that you obviously stay relaxed. If you get wound up, that's a different matter. You need to find a way to calm yourself down. But the reason why a lot of people get sensations like tingling in their fingers or feeling cold or cramping up, it's when they're not breathing properly. It's when they're blowing out the air too much and they've not quite got it. Because what happens then is the balance of oxygen and CO2 is unbalanced, and that's when you're getting a buildup of carbon dioxide. So your body's just going.
Yeah, okay.
So it tends to be more.
Sorry, Charlie, go on.
Sorry, it tends to be more initially when you're not used to it that you would get that.
Yeah, so I guess that's why it's so important to work with someone. If you're not used to doing breathwork, it's important to work with someone like yourself who is trained and can guide them through the process.
Yeah, I mean, I think both. I think you need to have tools to empower yourself, and I think it's really important to have a morning practice and just become more aware day to day. But when you're doing the deep dives, yeah, it is nice to have someone who can help you and, you know, help you with the breathing and pull you through the process.
Yeah,
I've started doing corporate programs, so that's been really helpful for people, you know, just to have someone there. I think it's one thing telling people to go away and do something, but to have a team where you all have that experience together, that's been really, really powerful too. So I think there's something to be said when you have a group of people together doing something.
Yeah, and I'm getting that quite a lot during these chats I'm having with people, and I've experienced myself. Working one-to-one or empowering people with a self-help tool and letting them use it themselves is really, really good. But as soon as you get that group scenario, it just up levels. I don't know how or what it is, but you get a group of people together and things suddenly start to get magical. So I totally get what you're saying with regards to the groups. I mean, I love group work myself. So Charlie, if people want to learn a bit more about you, what you do, or perhaps get in touch, where can they go to find out more?
Well, you can follow me on Instagram. I will be a millennial. Do I say what it is?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And then I'll also put the links in the comments.
Cool. So you can follow me on Instagram. It's DC Charlie Moult, or Facebook, Dr. Charlie Moult. Or you can go onto my website, which I've just changed the name of, and I can't think exactly what it is, but you type it at the bottom. I've got a website as well. So yeah, I'll leave my contact details if you want to get in touch.
Fantastic. And I'll put links to all that in the comments. So Charlie, thank you so much for having a quick chat with me. Before you go, can we do a little bit of breath work now that people can join in with and watch me pull funny faces?
I thought you never asked. Okay, yeah, of course we can. So, first thing I always recommend when we start is to close your eyes. Okay, just do a nice clearing breath. So take a breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And again, big breath in through your nose. Nice clearing breath. That's it. So keep your eyes closed. Place a hand on your chest and a hand on your belly. And take a few moments to check in with yourself with how you're feeling. Notice any sensations in your body. Notice the rhythm and rate of your breath. Any tightness anywhere. And just focus on the breath in and out. And tune in with yourself. This is a really powerful thing to do for a couple of minutes at the start of every morning. Okay, so stay tuning into yourself. What I want you to do now is you're going to breathe in for the count of 5 through your nose. And then you're going to breathe out through your mouth for the count of 10. 10. Breathe in through your nose for the count of 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe in for 5. Out for 10. One more in for 5. Out for 10. Okay, you can open your eyes now if you want to. Stay relaxed. Now we're going to pump ourselves with some oxygen. Are you ready?
Cool.
Okay, so you're going to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. We're going to do 20 and then we'll do a breath hold. So I'll go in and out and stop. So you'll go getting in as much oxygen as you can. Okay, when I say breathe in and out and stop, you'll go just stop breathing. Okay, I'll guide you through it. We'll do this 3 times. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
So just take a note of how you feel now and anyone who's listening. And then I want you to remember that and then tell me how you feel after. Okay? All right, give me 1 second. I'll be back. Okay. Living at home with my fam. Okay. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, so you ready? Let's go. That's it. In your own rhythm, just nice deep breaths in and out. Keep going. Keep going. Nice deep breaths. Halfway there. Really taking all that oxygen in. A few more breaths. Last one. In, out, and stop. Just stop. Notice the sensations there. All that oxygen is now going to be bathing all the cells in your body and give you lots of energy. Hold for a few more seconds. Amazing. Straight into the next round. Breath in, out. Strengthen it a little bit more this time. Deepen the intensity. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep breathing through it. 5 more breaths. Breath in and out and stop. Just hold it there. This time you'll notice that you can hold your breath for longer with more ease. You're already changing the physiology in your body, which is really, really cool. This is something really powerful to do at the start of the day. Enjoy being in your own body and that clarity of mind. Holding for a few more seconds. Okay, last round. Give me all you've got. Keep going. You're doing amazing. Biggest breath you've taken all week. 10 more. 5 more. Take a breath in and out and stop. Last breath hold. So for this one, just hold for as long as you comfortably can. You know your body. Really enjoy how you feel. And then as soon as you feel like you've held your breath for long enough, just come back to the natural rhythm and rate that you were breathing before. And let me know how you feel. I'm going to make the podcast too long now because you'll hold your breath forever.
Not when you make me laugh, though.
Ruined it. You're listening breath pause and keep going. Don't stop.
Oh, I
How do you
feel
feel?
super energized now.
Yeah.
I can feel, particularly after that first one, I got this rush of tingling and oxygen to the forefront of my brain, and I can feel some tingles in my fingers. But yeah, you're right. The more you do it, the longer you can hold your breath, sort of just really naturally, without, you're not even holding it. It's just, I didn't feel the urge to take a breath in, and then your body's sort of going, okay, breathe in now, breathe in now, breathe in now.
I know. But like, don't stress it too long. But you can go a lot more than you think, and obviously with practice, you relax more. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel really. That's a great thing to do first thing in the morning, because that really, it doesn't take very long. It really gets you going. Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Thank you. So I hope everyone listening enjoyed that and joined in, because there's no point in just listening to someone doing the breath work. You've got to do it yourself.
Yep.
Oh, Charlie, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always, talking to you. Thank you for sharing some of the breath work with us, and have a wonderful rest of the day.
Oh, thank you, Claire. You too.
Take care, lovey. Ta-ra.
That's love. Bye.